Hi guys, welcome back. It's Ed from Off the Trails Outdoors. Today I am going to get my Central Boiler Classic Edge 550 ready for the winter time. I should have done this at the end of the last burning season this spring, but things got busy and now here we are, start of August, and I need to make sure this is ready to go here for whenever fall hits and the leaves start falling and the temperatures start dipping. So today I'm going to replace the gasket and then start the cleaning process and chipping out creosote throughout. I do believe I have some creosote buildup in my back chain. So I did purchase a brand new gasket. It does come with a high performance RTV silicone that I'll put in there before I put the gasket in. But first I'm going to dig it out with an old screwdriver and then chip out all the creosote. So this is caked in there pretty good. I'll get you a closer look here. It's just going to come out in pieces. Yeah, this thing was up completely destroyed. I should change the so now I'm going to start shoveling out all of the ash that's been left and then start chipping off creosote from the top sides. Okay, as I'm shoveling, the ashes are falling down to the lower box, so I'm starting to shovel some of this out as well. So inside I'm just kind of chipping away at some creosote in the back corner and then just breaking up some of the clumps and ash and getting all that removed. So I'm going to get as much as I can before I bring in a shop vac. Once I do that, I'll start removing the side air channels and then that back plate. There's probably, what, 6 bolts that hold that on. And we'll get it put together here. Okay, so I have been chipping at creosote on the inside. The right side and the front here were blocked. I'm going to pull off the primary air intake because I guarantee that's probably plugged. And maybe I can peek down in here and check. And there is some creosote in there, so I need to get this off. And it's a 5/16, so I have a nut driver right now, and I'm loosening that clamp. Should come off. All right, I'm gonna try to show you. So there is the primary air handler, and you see that bottom black gunk. And then if you look straight through, trying to get a good, see how that's kind of gunked up. So I'll get a hammer and what I'll probably first do is get a little propane torch, heat it up, chip it out, and then take off that inside panel and make sure it's all cleared out. So I do have a handheld torch, so I'm going to come in here and heat some stuff up. Come on, get some. Okay, so it is raining pretty darn good right now. So I did get this. I'm trying to angle this down and not screw up my camera. So there was a front plate here that I just took off. So I got a lot of creosote to chip out of here. And then if you look here on each side, there's these air channels. So I'm gonna have to get that out next. But it's coming. This is a good day to do this. It is the first week of August, but it is cooler than it was. That's why I'm wearing a sweatshirt. So I'm gonna keep going, keep chipping away, and getting this wood boiler ready to go. Okay, I was able to remove the left side air channel, and I'll need to dig out all of that channel, and I'll probably end up chipping and burning out that creosote in there. So left side's done. Now I got this right side, and this side is pretty caked. I don't know how it got this bad, but it's bad. So progress. Okay, I'm headed back to the wood burner. This is day 2 of my outdoor wood burner clean, and we got a lot accomplished on day 1, but it's going to take another couple hours. So I'll show you what we got. As you can see on the left, the air channel is out, and I still need to scrape and burn that out. And then my channel on the left is still in. If you look in the back, lots of creosote chunks that were back there. Still some more to go. Still caked in there pretty good, so I'm going to work it and try to get that channel out. So stay tuned. So that took me about less than 3 minutes to get this off. So as you can see, that whole channel's pretty much gunked up, and this is where I'm talking in here. So if there's not good airflow through that, the wood burner's not going to burn efficiently. So I think I'm gonna have a great burning season once this is all cleaned out. So what I'll do now is I'll chip some of that out, and then I will get the torch in here and burn her up. Here's what some of this creosote looks like. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of like a glossy, shiny coal, but it's very flaky, and you can it's very brittle and you can break it. But yeah, that's not good. I did remove that back panel. There's two plates that hang over those bolts. As you can see, the bolts are bent, but that is a trap door, and I'll pull that out so that way I'll be able to access where the chains are, and there should be probably more creosote behind that. But I'm getting there. The channel on the right is close. I had a lot of buildup of creosote in the back, left and right corner. I think a lot of this was there was not airflow on the right side, which then caused the fire to smoke, and the smoke caused the creosote, and then the creosote built up, and here we are plugged up again. It has nothing to do with the wood I was burning because it was solid seasoned wood, and I think it was just a case of when that side got plugged up. When the first time it got plugged up this winter, I didn't clean the sides 100% thoroughly, so now I'm kind of paying for it. But okay, I got my bolts off from the back. I just need to pull the panel off. Okay, that's the back heat exchangers. This must have been a first generation model of the 55 Classic Edge, because there's no access panel. So when you try to get these off, or when you have to clean these off, it's a complete mess to get to get access to them to clean them. So this is kind of one of the complaints I have for this model, but they've already changed it in the updated model. So first I'm going to shake the chains to see if they are loose. So I did buy some of these kind of wire brush bits. So I'm going to put this on the end of my Milwaukee drill and see if I can get in between those chains and those heat exchangers. See at the bottom, there is a lot of that dusty brownish soot, so it's working. Okay, we're going to do this a few more times. Okay, this is the end of the second day of the cleaning, and I'm almost there. All the chains are free, but there is still some gunk behind it, so I'm going to keep chipping at it, burning it, chipping at it, burning at it, finish up my channels, and I'm actually kind of on the home stretch of this project, so it's getting there. I'll need one more afternoon. Okay, day 3 of this project. Hopefully I'm gonna wrap it up today. I did get some new filters. So I do have one shop vac that I use outside here by the wood boiler, but the filter was junk. So I'm gonna replace that filter real quick so I can start kind of cleaning some of this mess up. Okay, she's on, ready to go. I am making a small fire so I can burn off some of the creosotes on some of these parts. Okay, I'm gonna shovel out some of this ash and creosote so I can get down and keep on chipping away, but I gotta get some of this out so I don't get so dirty. So I do have it decently cleaned out in there now. I'm going to poke around with my screwdriver in those back channels and break up some of that creosote some more, just to get everything out I can as best as possible before I start putting it back together. I still need to maybe work on this right side channel just a little bit, just to free it up, because I don't want to do this like every year. I mean, I'll do it when I need to, but I don't want it plugged up like this again. Okay, just about done. Got to cut the seal and then add some silicone to where the rope comes together. So I'm getting close, heating up the chains, and then I'm going to go shake it. And then if you look down below, you can kind of see a little bit. There is some debris back there. That was shaken down. So I'm gonna maybe do that once or twice more, and then we'll call it quits. So I did purchase new stainless steel bolts for the back. So there's 6 of them, 2 at the top, 2 middle, 2 at the bottom to hold the plates on. So I'm gonna start to add those now. Okay, I got my 6 bolts locked in place in the back. They are tightened with a nut there, and now I'm going to put the cover over top of this. The first cover, there's actually 2 covers. There's a cover and then actually 2 plates. So let's get that cover installed now. Okay, this is the cover, and it kind of slips in the bottom like this, and then I'll bolt it into place. Okay, I need 4 more. So here is a bunch of creosote and old ashes I pulled out from the wood boiler. Okay, back again. I'm going to be installing the side channels. Let's see. Got the one side in, I just got to bolt it in place. Okay, I got one side on. Okay, there are 2 plates that look just like this, and this helps protect the back heat chamber assembly. They are bent from years of heat and probably wood banging on the back, so I have to place them just right to get it to fit. Okay. So that plate is secured. In the middle, I could not use washers just because my plates are bent. I think I looked online. They wanted $300 for the back panel and plates, and I'm going to pass on that for now. I did price the sides. I think the 2 side rails were maybe like 50 bucks roughly. This front plate here was maybe 75. I thought about it, and then they wanted to charge me $60 shipping, so I'm gonna make do with the parts I have now. If I have to get a new set at the end of this next burning season, I will. Okay guys, this is a wrap. This is my getting ready for the wood burner season official clean out. So I got all the air exchangers, one on each side. I've got the chains in the back, the heat exchangers cleaned up. This is an older model. There's no access panel on the back of this wood burner, so it's very hard to get to. So that's why it's very important to get things keep things cleaned out, burn season wood, and you shouldn't have very many issues. But I have not cleaned this as good as I could have or should have. So every year now I'm going to start doing a mandatory clean out for myself and make sure all the creosote's out, all the heat exchangers are freed up as well. I'm burning some scrap wood in the back here. I am ready for the burning season. I've got a lot of wood here in my wood shed here. This is a 12 by 24 shed, and there's a lot of wood in here already. I do have 8.5 IBC totes filled for this year as well. So this has been cut and seasoned. I've left it out in the hot sun and to get some air flowing through. So that's all ready to go. So that's kind of it. Just kind of prepping. This is middle August, like I said, and it's go time. So, you know, once end of September, October, that's kind of usually around Halloween time or the 1st of November is when I'll officially kick on the outdoor wood burner. I let it go as long as possible. Our backup heat here at the house is a heat pump, actually. So that does do well in, like, you know, 50s degrees, 50, 60s. So if the house needs warmed up, it doesn't take long. But once, you know, I get to 1st of November, that's kind of whenever I want to kick on that wood stove. I don't always want to use it right away because I don't want to waste my wood because it's not that much to heat my house with my heat pump when it's warmer. I do got a stock of firewood in the back that I'm ready to go with for next year. And this should do me for the whole year and hopefully have some left over. So we'll see. I appreciate you guys tuning into the channel. If you haven't done so, hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Like this video and share it with your friends. If you stay tuned, I'll have some bonus footage of my drone flying around and giving you an aerial view of my setup. So I'm ready to go for the wood burning season, so bring on fall. Thanks guys, have a great day.